What's up, guys? So I'm gonna be doing a video on some parts that I bought to do uh, an upgrade on it on my single cab. I'm gonna be doing the LS1 uh, accessories, like on the Camaro. So these are some of the parts that I bought to do that conversion. These are all from LSX Innovations. At the end of the video, I will give some part numbers. But in order to do uh, this upgrade, well, the reason why I'm doing this upgrade is because um, I went LS3 top end on my truck. So I got the LS3 car intake. So I had to, you have to, in order to do that, you need to do LS1 water pump, which I already have. I have it on there. I had made it work with the stock location, with the alternator on top. I just had to buy like some different brackets, like for the idler pulley, to relocate it, and I had to like notch out the alternator, big bracket that's on the trucks. So, but I wanted to give it that cleaner look, like the LS1 Camaro. So there's like some other, the other different things you have to do, in order to make that work, such as like, you're gonna need the LS1 power steering pump, the bracket for it, and and you're gonna have to relocate the alternator to the bottom. So, anyways, first I'm gonna start with water pump spacers. For those of y'all who don't know, the the belt spacing for between the Camaro and the trucks is different. The truck belt spacing is 3/4 inch, sticks out more, right? And then the Camaros, is 3/4 inches back in. You know what I mean? So, you in order for everything to line up, you need to make sure you have the right, spacers and brackets and stuff. So obviously, when you do this conversion and you do, water pump, LS1 water pump, you're gonna need water pump spacers to give you that 3/4 inch. So as you can see, these are just billet aluminum 3/4 inch spacers that's gonna go between the water pump and the block, right? And these, you get two spacers, right? One for each side. You get your 6 bolts, and they give you these moly, I guess you composite or paper gaskets, whatever you want to call them. But you get 4 of them because you got to put one between the water pump and the spacer, and then one between the spacer and the block, right? And once you bolt that up, that's gonna give you your, your 3/4 inch out, for everything to line up for your, with your truck harmonic balancer, right? So that's that, right? So that's one of the things you're gonna need besides LS1 water pump. All right. Next thing is gonna be power steering pump. Okay, you're gonna need a LS1 power steering pump. In order for it, for it to work on your, on the motor, on your truck motor, for your belts, everything to line up, you're gonna need this water pump spacer. I'm sorry, power steering pump bracket, right? So this is what this looks like. LSX Innovations. This is your bracket. This is gonna go onto your head, right? It's gonna bolt on in these 3 locations. This one, and this one, right? You're gonna bolt that up. You're gonna bolt that up to your head, torque it down to 37 foot-pounds. Then you got this is your spacer. This is what's gonna give you that 3/4 inch spacing, for your belts to line up. Okay, this side, I don't know if you can see, it's got like a little flange. That's gonna sit in here. Let's see. Yeah, that's gonna sit in that little flange is gonna sit in the bracket, right? Like this. And then the 2 bolts, then you're gonna get your power steering pump. sit it on here. Sorry. You're gonna get your power steering pump, sit it on here, and then you're gonna use the 2 long bolts that are provided, which are, all the hardware is in here. You got, these are your 2 longer bolts that are gonna bolt down your power steering pump, and these are the 3 smaller bolts that are gonna bolt down the bracket to the head, right? And then so you put your power steering pump, put your bolts, tighten it down, right? And that's it. You got your power steering pump on. Okay. Then next, we're gonna move to the alternator, low mount alternator bracket. Like I said, the Ls1 Camaros, the alternator is mounted on the bottom. Okay, so you're gonna need this bracket. Okay, for those of y'all who don't know, on the truck motors, there's only one. There's gonna be only one hole that's already tapped to bolt your alternator, right? And then the other one, it doesn't have the hole's not there. You're gonna have to drill and tap it in order to make that work. Which you're gonna need a it's a M10 by 1.5 tap that you're gonna have to to drill out that hole. LSX Innovations, they sell drill and tap kit just for that. It's like $25, which that's what I did. It comes with the drill bit, the guide bushings, and everything to do that. It was very easy. I thought it was gonna be a little bit more complicated, kind of a little nerve-wracking, but it was a piece of cake. It wasn't bad. As long as you take your time and everything, it'll be it'll be good. But anyways, once you get that second hole drilled and tapped, then you're pretty much you're ready to go, to mount your alternator. Like I said, you're gonna have this bracket. This kit that I bought for this bracket, it comes with the idler pulley, with the the LS1 style that you're gonna need. So it comes with that, and then it comes with all your hardware. You got your bolts, your spacers, everything. So pretty much the way this is gonna work. Sorry guys, I'm doing this with my phone and with one hand. So the way this is gonna work, you're gonna get your bolts, run them through the spacer like that. It's got washers. You're gonna run it through your spacer. You're gonna put both of them. You're gonna slide your alternator onto the bolts, and then you're gonna put the spacer. Then you're gonna put that spacer, between the alternator and the block. And then line it up, tighten down your bolts, everything, you're good to go. It's pretty much that simple. You are gonna need to make a couple modifications as far as extending your alternator wire, the plug to plug it in, because like I said, on the trucks, it's usually it's on top. So you're gonna have to extend that harness, for it to reach to the bottom. And then let me see, you're gonna need to make some modifications to the power steering pressure hose that's gonna go from the power steering pump to your rack and pinion. I went ahead and just like I measured, and then I went ahead and had made like a 6AN braided line with fittings, give it a nicer look to it. But that's about it. There ain't really much else to it. Here's the list of the parts I use. Like I said, LSX Innovations. The alternator bracket is part number ALT28. That was $99.99. Like I said, it comes with all your hardware, Comes with the pulley needed. You can buy this without the pulley, and it's like $59.99. But either way, if you don't have this already for the Ls1 Camaro, you're gonna have to go buy one. So you might as well just get it. It's gonna run you the same if you buy it separate. Then you just buy the whole kit, in my opinion. The power steering pump bracket is part number PS11. That was $49.99. The water pump spacers is part number WP10, and those were $39.99, all from LSX Innovations. So I'm gonna go ahead and go over here and show y'all the deal on the truck. This is that second hole I was telling y'all about having a drill. I said I already have it drilled out. If you look at it like on your truck motor, it's just gonna be just that ear right here. There ain't gonna be no hole there, so you're gonna have to drill it and tap it. And that's where your alternator bracket is gonna, you're gonna use your bolt there, and then to that hole down there. And then, like I said, your power steering pump's gonna go bolted up here to these 3 bolts on your head. And then but that's about it. But yeah, as you can see, got the LS3 car intake on there, so it's gonna look a lot better once I put all the car accessories on it. So that's it for this video. I guess if y'all like it, go ahead and like it, subscribe to my channel. If y'all want to start seeing, more videos like this, reviews, when I'm doing upgrades to the truck, give me some feedback. Let me know. I'm trying to, make this channel grow, if people are interested in it. So let me know what y'all think.